center stage now, the one, the only, Mr. Bruce Lebowitz, everybody!
Hey, thank you, everyone. Such a diverse audience. We have young people, we have some more mature people, we have straight people, we have some gay people, we have some polyamorous people. I think we even have people from Williamsburg and Park Slope. So I think a lot about minorities, and I don't know if you know this, African Americans make up 12% of our population. Latinos make up 22%. But I'm a minority myself. I'm one of the wealthiest 1% in the country. You know, there's a recent study, and we make up 1% of the population. Where's our march? Yeah, can you imagine our march? If it was a nice day, we'd get out, we walk for a block or two, retire back to our limos, have our gin and tonic, send our drivers out to finish. If we got rowdy, they wouldn't have to shoot tear gas at us. They just have to threaten to make us take the subway home. Is that what you call it, subway or underground? I'm not sure exactly what you guys call it. But it's gotten so we can't be seen in public anymore. We have to go to European countries you've never heard of and small tropical islands not found on any map. Life is so hard on these islands. You have no idea how difficult it is to find a 5-star restaurant in some of them. And what's really unbearable is the climate of fear in some of these small dictatorships. But I know what you call us. You call us Wall Street. You call us plutocrats. The one I hate most of all is when you call us privileged. As if our money was just handed to us by our parents. It couldn't be further from the truth. Our money is wired to us from our grandparents. So I have to ask you, why are we oppressed now? Don't rich lives matter too? So let's talk about global warming. Fact or fiction? Now, I'm not a scientist, but I own quite a few. It's actually amazing what you get some scientists to say when you pay their mortgage. But I'm well prepared for this thing that isn't happening. I have apartments on very high floors in many cities. And I have a mountaintop fort ski house, and it's very well stocked. I have flashlights, batteries, water, canned goods, powdered milk, caviar, an armed militia and Cristal. But I don't want you to think I'm a monster. I want to have a planet that is livable for future generations. I also want to have a place where my frozen head can be reattached to a new body so I can live forever. How's that old cliche goes? If you can't take it with you, why leave? So, a fun topic on a Sunday afternoon is to talk about government. So, who here loves democracy? One person, one vote? Yeah. I respectfully disagree. I prefer the system we have here in the United States of lots of dollars, lots of votes. I've had one vote, I've had lots of votes are better. But I know you guys think politicians are sleazy and corrupt, but I have to tell you, I've met hundreds, if not thousands of politicians. And I have found each and every one of them to be extremely reasonably priced. So one of ours is in the White House now. Little Donnie Trump, we're so proud. Remember about 8.5 years ago, after Obama won, there were shots of Jesse Jackson with tears streaming down his face in emotion, so happy? Well, a few months ago, if those cameras were trained on us, you might have seen that exact same emotion if we were capable of feeling joy for any other person. So I'd like to talk a little bit about what you people call giving back. We call it philanthropy. And after you've spent your first $1 billion and there is literally nothing else to buy, charity becomes very, very important. So when you're selecting a charity, it's really important to find something that relates to your personal values, because there's so many worthy causes. Now, for me, my values include being recognized and adored. Here's a billionaire Zen riddle for you. If you give money to a cause and they don't name a building after you, did you really give anything at all? But I do have a cause, starving children in Africa. I take it very seriously. It's a lot of work, a lot of dedication, a lot of money. But I do it because just to see the smiles on the faces of those poor, starving, emaciated models and starlets who come to the gala event. If I could change just one of their lives. So I know what you're thinking now. No, you're thinking, this guy's really special. But I'm just like you. No, my butler puts my pants on one leg at a time. And I'm spiritual. I'm not ashamed to admit it. I believe in a higher being. I believe in God. And I came to this realization that there was this intelligent design in the universe when I realized you can't spell Goldman Sachs without G-O-D. I also believe in marriage. I think marriage is a sacred vow between a man and 3 to 5 women of increasing hotness. I'm a newlywed. No applause. But I would introduce my wife, but she's not here tonight. They carted her at the door. So, and that's all I got. Thank you very much.